everybody doing? Today is Monday, December 16th. I'm just on my way to the kids' school. It's Kerrigan's Kaylee today. They're doing a little dance thing with all the lower primary. It's really cute. They did it last year. Their gym teacher, I think he's Bermudian, but I think he lived in Scotland for a while. So my Scottish viewers, Maureen, hello Maureen, will know what a Kaylee is. And yeah, sorry. It's the only place I could get the camera to sit right now. But yeah, so they're doing a little Kaylee. They did it last year. It was really cute. And all the parents come, and it always amazes me how many parents can show up like in the middle of the day. Right now it's 1:30. It starts at 1:45. Come on, people, let's drive a little faster. I got a couple little things wrapped today and under the tree. The kids and I bought a couple little things for Scott yesterday, so those are under the tree. He still has to go out and buy their Christmas Eve toys. He always gives them a truck on Christmas Eve because we didn't have boys, so he's never had the fun of going out and buying like trucks and trains and all that kind of stuff. Not that they couldn't have trucks as girls, but a lot of their toys were always like Barbie and Playmobil, stuff like that. Well, Playmobil is boyish, but anyway, so we didn't have boys. So since they were little, he's always bought them a truck of some sort. And one year he got them little Tykes dump trucks. We still have them. And he's like, there we go, yeah, girls, we could put dirt and mud and everything in them. They both went and got little blankets and put them in the back of the dump truck and laid their dolls in it and used them as little strollers. He's like, oh, for God's sakes. So anyway, he still has to go out and buy them those. So that's usually what they open Christmas Eve. They can open one gift on Christmas Eve. And they get their Christmas Eve jammies. They always get new jammies on Christmas Eve. It is really yucky out today. It's sunny here, but over there where I'm heading does not look very nice. It's kind of gray skies. So I hope you guys are doing good with all your Christmas shopping and Christmas baking. I've never done Christmas baking. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. We do cookies for Santa on Christmas Eve. We usually bake cookies. Now, bake cookies, that's a term I use loosely. It's usually the Pillsbury ready-to-make cookies that you throw in the pan. But where the kids are off for the next week leading up to Christmas, I think what we're going to do, we're going to attempt to make an apple pie. That should be interesting. I think we'll do an apple pie, and I've always wanted to make, this is like very zoomed in, I apologize. Whoa, it's getting worse. Ooh, it's getting creepy now. I've always wanted to make a gingerbread house, and not just the little graham cracker stuck to the milk carton. I want to make actual gingerbread and make a house. So we'll see. I'd love to do that with them. Maybe next, well, we could do it Friday. Thursday, we're going to drive out to Dockyard and go see Janet and Gail. I've made some cards for them. Actually, I'm still in the process of making the cards for them. So I have to finish those off tomorrow. Or actually, no, I'm going to finish those off tonight because tomorrow I have to do housework. I want the house nice and clean before the kids come home, and then that will set me up for housework on next Monday. When's Christmas Eve? Tuesday? I want to have housework done Monday so that Christmas Eve I'm not running around with a broom and a mop and a Swiffer. Oh, she's busy. Now my husband is supposed to be coming to meet here. Oh, there's lots of parking. It's all good. Oh, there he is. Is that a scooter? Yay! Hopefully he thought to save me a seat. Oh, it's like Disney parking. We gotta follow the guy and get in a line. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera before I smash up the car. I'll videotape when I'm in there. Okay.
A Kaylee is a traditional Scottish gathering where there is dancing, laughter, and sometimes a drink or two.
is Tuesday, December 17th. Do you ever have a day or a week where you just should never have gotten up out of bed and went to join the general public? Good Lord. Having one of those weeks. Yesterday I got in a wee bit of an argument with the lady at the post office. I wasn't arguing with her. I was mad at the situation, and there was more to it from my side, but she didn't realize that, and she was going to call customs and have them bring the dogs. I'm like, whoa, just a second, just a minute. Oh my God, it was bad. And then she was like trying to calm me down, and I was crying, and the whole big thing. I love the post office. Especially here. My hair is wet. I just got out of the shower. I have to go to my eye appointment. They gave me contacts. I have a clip. I think I still have a clip of when I went to the eye doctor the other week, so I'll throw that in here. I will be back after my eye appointment. Let's take a quick look at my pupils so that we can compare after my appointment. Hang on, where are my pupils? Okay, see? They're normal size, so we'll see what happens after the appointment. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm back, and I got 2 minutes because my battery's gonna die. She gave me some trial daily contacts to wear. It's official. I'm old. I need bifocals. So I gotta go back in a week to get the actual trial pair of contacts because they didn't have the particular ones in. So she said these are as close as she could get it. I've got 2 different things. One of them isn't even for astigmatism, so this next week should be interesting. And then I need bifocals, and she said the lenses alone for the bifocal glasses are going to be $500. I pretty much have like $300 total to spend on my eyewear right now. So that should be good. I told her I'd be one of those like guys like Mr. Peanut with the the lens hung by a string because I can't afford the frames. Anyway, my battery's going to die. My eyes are dilated. So, whoops, I turned the blinker on, so my pupils are now dilated. She's given me these little fun things to wear. These are great. It's like a little fake pair of sunglasses. So you put these on, and then you put your glasses on. I'll be back. This is awesome. Oh, yeah. God, seriously? Look at that. I can't see myself. Oh, see, I look like a knob. And I keep turning my blinker on. What's going on? Okay, so I'm just an old loser. So I'm gonna go home now. Jeez. I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, so that was my trip to the eye doctor. So she gave me like a trial pair to wear for a week. And it was all that she had at the time. So then I went in and she gave me these. They're AccuView Moist. One is for astigmatism and one isn't. As far as I know, both of my eyes, I have astigmatism. But this is what they did. This is the left eye. I've got 1 left. And this is the right eye. I've got 6 left. So I don't know what happened there. So I have to like go around like that for a while. So my appointment is in a little bit. And when I called yesterday to make the appointment, because I was like, no one's called me back to tell me when I'm supposed to come in after wearing the trial contacts for the past week. So she got me in for today, but apparently, according to my prescription, they don't have any of the left eye ones in. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do over the holidays. I think I'll just be a Christmas pirate. And then today I went to get in the car and the car wouldn't start. So, yeah, would not start. The radio came on, but it would not start. So we called a friend of ours down the street who was taking their son to school, and she turned around and came back and got the girls. So she got them to school. And I'm just cluing in right now that Kerrigan has a pizza party at school that I have to get grapes to. Let me just see what time that starts. Oh, and thank you for the comments on my Christmas decorating. That's really sweet, you guys. People have enjoyed my Christmas decorating video, so thank you for watching. But that day, I went over and I kneeled down at one point over by the patio door, and I got up and I was like, ow, like my leg was bleeding, and I was like, oh, that kind of hurt. So I walked away and I I got a Kleenex, and I came back, and it was a mini bulb from the mini lights, and it was broken, and I had kneeled right down on it and cut my leg. So that was like, what, a week and a half ago now? And, or a week? When the heck did I do all that? Not last weekend, the weekend before. Yeah, it's a week. So last night we're sitting there watching TV, and I was scratching my leg. It was really itchy, and I'm like, oh, that's where I have that cut. And I couldn't tell if it was a scab or not. And I'm like, it's still hurting like really bad. I go over, there's like a piece of glass in my leg that's been there for a week. It was a little sliver of glass from the light bulb. So that really hurt. So it still hurts. But it might actually heal now because I don't have glass in it. Anyway, hey, I'm back. I'm freezing. It was a little chilly on the scooter, and I should have wore a sweater underneath, but I didn't. So I got fuzzy socks on. Before I actually went to the eye doctor, I had to stop off at the grocery store and buy grapes for Kerrigan's class party. I got 2 bags of grapes for $25. And I know what you're thinking. That's what magic grapes. Exactly. That's what I thought they were. No, it's just $25 for 2 bags of grapes. Okay, we got the Christmas lights all out. We're just heading over to the hotel for dinner, and we've got our tree lit up out here. We're just going to go over to Jasmine in the lobby there, and I'll show you all the decorations in the entrance of the hotel and the stairways and stuff. So in case I'm not talking, that's why I'm kind of walking around guests and stuff and trying to be quiet. It's about 20 to 6 on Thursday, December 19th. It's about 60-some degrees. It's a little chilly, but we're in like, Bryn's in flip-flops. So it's not, Karen's got her sneakers on. Where's your sweatshirt, hon?
In the car, I think.
Alright, okay, so we're heading to the hotel. Okay, we're just gonna come in the lobby. I'm gonna try to not like videotape people. Here's the tree. They do an upside down tree in the entrance. With shells. It's all shells. You pretty? What? They have these some old Santas in the great big shell. There's the man. Hello. I'm just videotaping some of the decorations. And here's the stairway. We have a big tree down there that has all angels and stuff on it. Again, I'm trying not to videotape people. They have all the lights and stuff on there. My family left without me. I'll just show you some of the other trees after dinner. And then there's one here. Hang on. So there's an old Santa in it. Okay, we just came through the lobby. We're over by the ballroom area, and there's a big thing of gingerbread houses. Here, sit down, I'll take your picture. Oh, fun. Did you... You fell out of the sleigh. Bryn. Good. Good one. Oh, look at the playground. Are you okay there, dear?
My toe got caught. Oh my god.
That's really fun.
This is intense.
There's a windmill.
Oh, there's seats.
It's a lot of work. Oh my god, Bryn, don't go near it. It's all nuts.
Oh.
Look at the slide.
My toe. No.
Oh, there's a train, but the track kind of
Oh.
came apart.
Oh, it's Thomas.
Look at all the little chairs.
Look at the penguins.
This is really cool.
Oh, the penguins are skating.
This is so cool.
That is a lot of work. The castle. It's gonna make our gingerbread house kind of little.
This is actually really
We
cool.
can make that one.
Look at the little church building thing at the end. Isn't that cute?
Is that a castle?
That's the castle, yeah.
It's a whole village.
That's so cute.
I just want to eat it.
That's a chocolate snowman there in the middle.
Wow.
Ooh.
Remember how they had the bunnies at Easter?
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, Bryn, do you think you can make it out to the car, or
no.
do you need to be carried?
It's
One foot in front of the other.
an extra ledge. It's hard to get out of it. Stand it up.
How does Santa do it that night? Yeah, see? You.
No, but then the other foot got caught.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I actually tripped.
Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Saturday, December 21st. We're getting there. Almost Christmas. So far you've seen... What did I show you so far? The Kaylee at school, the decorations at the hotel. Last night we went over to our friend's house for an evening of friends and food. They just live down the street, but we took our scooters because our car is dead again. So we charged the battery, but then it died again. So I think it's just that happened to us in Florida too. Your battery just gets corroded a little easier in the heat that we have here. So we got a new battery, so everything should be fine now. I hope it's nothing other than the battery. Although a battery here for the car costs $195. Got to call Dad today and see how much they are up there. But I think in Florida we paid, I want to say $50, but yeah, $195 for a battery. So anyway, Kerrigan is on the floor behind me. Actually, she's she's drawing. Miss Bryn is over this way, and she's got the TV on and our sad little laptop computer, but it's something. And yeah, so we're going to, oh, this is my magic bag. My neck is hurting. So yeah. Our friends have a giant beanbag chair, and it's like 5 feet. It's huge. It's this great big beanbag chair. It's made out of memory foam. So they were like diving and landing on it. So Mummy thought she would she would try. Just landed on my face.
And you did it twice.
I did it twice. Well, because it was fun. I would have kept doing it, but then I realized I'm old and broken. I almost dove right over the thing. Oh my god. And then I couldn't get up. The kids had to like push down on my feet like a wheelbarrow. And oh my god. So yeah, my neck's kind of hurting today. I probably should do that, and I'm not telling my physio lady about that incident. Oh my god. It was fun though. It's what's it called? ultimatesack.com. And apparently it's like memory foam and it's all squished together, and it was shipped. They had it shipped here. I'm sure it was pretty pricey. But you can get them in the States, I guess. But it's the coolest thing. Like, if I can dive on it, like, I flew. I think I flew for a moment. I think there was a moment where I was not on the ground. Yeah. It was awesome. I'm paying for it this morning, though, but that was so fun. Anyway. Oh, God. The things I do. So yeah, and I've been working on some more cards. I did my little elf card, if you saw it recently on my craft channel. And I'm going to be doing, I think, some more drawing in the new year on my craft channel. I have some scrapbooks, as always, to do, but there's a neat little puzzle thing that I want to do with, it's sort of my artist trading cards, but with a puzzle. It's kind of neat, so I'm going to try that. And I got to get some cards up on my Etsy shop. I'm sure my Etsy shop has closed down again because I haven't put anything in there recently. So yeah, so my husband's out running some errands right now, and the kids and I are going to make a gingerbread house. We're going to attempt it. Kerrigan has a... Oh, he's back. Hello. Okay, so we've got Kerrigan's recipe for gingerbread. So those are the ingredients. And this is the directions, and there is the temperature. Oh, it does say to use an electric mixer. So we're going to try our mixer here. This was Mom's, and I brought it back with us this summer. So we're going to try this out and see what we're supposed to do here. Okay, let's figure this out. And Bryn prepared all the stuff. We've got gummy bears. We've got some sprinkles, which it said on the package may contain soy. And then we've got Dare jelly beans. These are Dare gummy bears, which are made in a peanut and nut-free facility, and so are these. Skittles, she's actually had before. And then we've got chocolate chips by Ghirardelli, which say may contain milk. Then we've got this, it's the holiday icing, the funfetti icing. And there is a soybean warning on that. And then we got Spangler candy canes, which are awesome because they are, where is it? It's does not contain peanuts, tree nuts, milk, eggs, wheat, or gluten, has been manufactured on dedicated equipment. So, Spangler. Good product. Okay, so let's move this over to the island and then we can mix our dough there, okay? Alright, we got our chef hats on. We got our festive aprons. I've got a Mickey Mouse apron. Kerrigan's inside of her thing. Strike a pose. Alright, we got our stick of butter. Bryn, we need brown sugar.
Half a cup.
Do you just want to decorate?
Yeah.
Okay, well you don't have to help with the actual thing if you don't want to. Alright.
Should I get a spoon?
Oh, Kerrigan, please be careful.
I'll get a spoon.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, we've never used this before. Should be good. Oh! Okay, no, it's all good. It's all good. Whee! It's going nowhere near the butter. It's just taking a chunk out of the butter. Yeah. Okay. Okay, move your spoon. Whee! No, don't put your spoon in there, Kerrigan. It's not really... Okay. It will eventually. It's like the merry-go-round of butter. We need help!
Wait, here, lift that up.
Wow, that
I'll
did
put the
amazing
butter.
things. How about we just smush it with a spoon?
Fun in the kitchen.
Fun in the kitchen. We're using a mixer. It's going really well.
Awesome.
Oh my god. Our first cooking video is an epic fail. Okay, we've since switched to a smaller bowl. Let's try. Whoa, yeah, oh. Whee! Oh, whoa, it's okay, it's all good. It'll be okay. We're gonna survive this. We will. Whee! Why is it being spazzy like that? Okay, is it mixed?
Yeah. Yeah,
let's just call that mixed. Okay. This is scary. Okay. Now what?
The golden syrup, egg yolk, and...
Okay, so we got the egg yolk in, and we got the syrup going in. Use your spoon to get the rest of it.
My handy dandy spoon.
Good. Alright, now do we stir it again?
And beat.
Beat it.
Yeah. Beat until combined.
Okay, alright, move out of the way so when we turn it on, it won't get harmed. Ooh, it's combining. Ooh. Or it's getting stuck in the blades. I don't really know what's happening. Can you move the
It's
bowl?
less spicy.
It's getting to... Oh, there's a controller thing for the bowl on the front here. Does that do anything?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's for small bowl or big bowl.
Oh.
Okay, we switch back to the big bowl. We're just adding the flour. Teaspoons. These are my little nesting doll mixing spoons.
Can I eat? Oh.
No, oh. See, that's why you do it over the bowl. You get a back of a knife and you smooth it out. I at least remember that from home ec. So take your knife and you slide it along.
There
Boom!
we go.
Slightly close. I didn't say I did well in home ec class. I just said I took it and I remember things. Okay, we've switched to stirring. It says specifically stirring. So, what? I know, I banged it on the, when I took it out of the dishwasher this morning and took a chunk out of it. Alright, keep mixing. Okay, this is round 2. We had to throw out the original thing. We've got Bryn kneading it for us this time. It just was not moist enough, so we dumped it, but I have some other flour. I think the other flour I had was kind of old. I don't know. But this one's looking a lot better, so Bryn's just going to knead it for a few minutes, and we're going to put it into a little disc, and we're going to wrap it into some cellophane. It's got to sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So, it's a good thing we didn't attempt to do this on Christmas Eve. Okay, so the dough has been in the fridge for about 30 minutes or so. Maybe a little bit over 30 minutes. But it actually feels like dough this time, so I don't know what we did before, but bless you, Brent. Okay, so we're going to roll it out and try to make some cookie shapes or house shapes, whatever we're trying to do here. Okay, I've got this crazy roller from Pampered Chef. I've never owned a actual rolling pin. I've always wanted to have one, and I don't know, it's just something I've just never bought myself. But it'd be really nice to have one right about now. Okay, so I'm just cutting out the pieces. I just looked it up online as to what kind of pieces we would need. So this is kind of like the front and the back. And then I'll just do little doorway shapes in it. Like that. Do we want like an actual door?
No. Oh yeah.
No?
I guess. I don't know. Whoa. There. And then we'll do a couple windows at the back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to decorate with candy and stuff anyway, but we'll just... the sides of the house. I just did it like the same height as where the roof came down. I hope this is right. I have no idea. I'm just kind of making it up. We don't want to break it. Okay, they're about to go in the oven. We've got the roof. And Bryn made a whole lot of stars, and some jalapeno peppers, and a snowman. Where's your big tree? You didn't do a big tree.
No, I didn't.
What's this one?
Oh, that's a Santa Claus.
Oh, I see it. Oh, that's... Okay, so we have all our pieces ready to go. We've got all our trees underneath. These are stackable cooling trays that we got from Pampered Chef at one point. The kids are just filling the little icing things with icing. And we have this Christmas Bermudian tray that Grandma gave us at one point, Scott's mom, so we're going to set the house up on here, and I really don't know what I'm doing, so I'll have to try and get the house stuck together, and then I'll show you what it looks like when that's done. Alright, so here's our house. It's all stuck together and ready to go, so we just got all our little things. I don't know, what are you supposed to put like on the thing, do you know? Any thoughts? Got our little candies. What do we put? Go look up a picture, Kerrigan, and
The
see
yard and stuff and
what.
reindeer.
I know, but with what? Do you fill it with icing?
No, we gotta put jelly beans to make it look like flowers.
I know, but do you cover it with icing?
Well, you get your icing half.
I think Daddy wants to help decorate. Okay, well, let me go make some more icing because that's not going to be enough. What we haven't. Oh, did you buy more when you went to the store?
Icing?
Yeah.
Was I supposed to?
Yeah.
Did anybody tell me to buy more icing? Then how would I have known?
I said it in my head.
Yeah.
I didn't say it out loud? Nope. Seriously, you didn't buy? Oh, okay, I'll make some. Oh, it's looking good. Got a path. Scott's coughing all over it. Sprinkles on the roof. Kerrigan's making snow.
Then we're gonna have gummy bear snowmen.
Gummy bear swimming? What?
Snowmen.
Snowmen. Oh, sprinkle in the snow. Neighbor's dog pooped. Sorry. Oh my goodness. What's wrong? Is that your jalapeno?
Yeah.
Nice. Don't eat the food, put it on the house. Okay, so our wreath still has a... I mean, our door has a wreath now. Bryn's eating icing. Scott is making the snow in the yard. Got a little star on top now. It's really cute. Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Monday, December 23rd. I just got out of the shower and I'm about to start cleaning the house. It's actually not too bad of shape. I got to clean the pets' cages and just go through and do a big clean. It's not too bad. Yeah, so those have been our videos so far. I hope you like those. And with the gingerbread house and the Kaylee and whatever we've been doing. So I'll do another video for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, Bryn is in bed this morning with a fever of 101.3, so she's not feeling good. That child is always sick for Christmas. I swear to God. She had the flu when she was 2. She usually has some kind of, touch wood, ear infection of some kind. Our last Christmas in Florida was 2009. She woke up Christmas morning, opened her stocking, and then got sick, and the poor thing, she couldn't open presents. Every once in a while we'd go over to her bed and take her a couple presents. Oh, in between throwing up. So I hope it's nothing major. We were at a party Friday night at our friend's house and a couple people there were sick. So I don't know if she caught it from them. I have no idea, but anyway, let's hope not. So yeah, so I've got to give her some more medicine in a little bit again. Keep the fever down. And Annette, I got a call from her yesterday, and her father-in-law was rushed to the hospital again. So he's not doing so good. So we're praying for him and hoping that he'll be okay, and that that we get through Christmas peacefully, and that everything's gonna be okay. So we're praying for him, and Dad wasn't feeling great the other day, but he's doing okay. Nana fell and cut her arm open, and so she's healing. It's like, oh my God, everyone just sit down. Oh my God, keep it together. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on here right now. Kerrigan's fine. She's over there drawing. Her and I have been drawing for the past couple days. We bought some foam core from the dollar store. I don't know what the quality is like, but she's saying it's taking the markers good, eh? Yeah. So she's using marker on it, and we're doing some drawings. I've done some drawings the past couple days of some Harry Potter things, so I'll put that up on my craft channel maybe today, maybe in a couple days, I don't know. So yeah, I have to go clean my house now. I have to clean the pets' cages and the house. It's actually not in too bad a shape, it's just the fact I have to do it. I'm not in the mood. Anyways, so that's my videos up until this point. So I hope you enjoyed those. That's been the past week of little video clips. And we're very proud of our gingerbread house. We were quite proud that we made that, and the kids kept saying, it's not from a kit, we did it, it's like a real gingerbread house. So that was cute. That was fun. I think that's going to be one of our new traditions now is making a gingerbread house. So that was cool. All right, I'm stuffed up and my eyes are blurry. I'm waiting to hear from the eye doctor to see if my contacts came in. I'm really hoping they did. So yeah, might have to drive over and get those later. Hopefully. Anyways, so I hope you guys are doing good. We got, what, another day and a half to go here. So, yeah, it's weird that it's Christmas. I mean, yesterday we were like laying out in the sun. So that's the thing. I miss the snow when it's Christmas time. It's all good. All right. So you guys take care. I'll be back with some more videos in the next day or two. All right. Take care. See ya.